It's week 2 of the 2022 legislative session, and this is the Hammer with Himebaugh. I am Jan Himebaugh, your award-winning hostess. Does it matter at all that I gave myself those awards? Of course not. What matters is I now have an award. Duh. And over interim, I've been collecting BIW member company hats. And here's my current collection. If you'd like to be featured on the Hammer with Himebaugh, send me your hats. This week, I'm going to feature Joseph Irons Company, Irons Brothers Construction, out of Shoreline. He's our 2022 president, and we love him. Thanks, Joseph. Now, what's going on in the legislative session this week? A whole bunch of things. But first, a couple of things of concern this week. A zombie bill from last year, Senate Bill 5042. This is the big, bad anti-vesting bill, and it's just sitting there waiting to increase the cost of housing. This would upend our roadmap for development plans that we have and land purchases that we have. Remember to tell your senators to vote no on Senate Bill 5042. Also of concern up this week in House Labor Committee is 1837. This would reinstate ergonomics rules that were upended or repealed by the initiative of the people back in 2003. BIW members might remember that campaign. Another doozy is House Bill 1770, and this is a governor request bill, which completely increases our energy codes on residential construction and allows local governments to require an above code energy code for homes in Washington. Remember, the current code we're under already added $15,000 to $30,000 onto the price of every new home in Washington. We are in a housing crisis. Washington just cannot afford to continue to add to the cost of housing. It's a problem. We're already underserving our population. We need more houses and they need to be less expensive. House Bill 1770 is a bad idea. But there are some places of hope this week as well. One is another bill from last year from Representative Barkas, House Bill 1232. This bill adds some accountability to the housing element of the Growth Management Act. When local jurisdictions plan for growth, they need to actually have some accountability that they're going to say yes to the housing needs of their communities. And this bill does that. Last year it passed the House, it got stuck in the Senate. Hopefully we can see it through the end this year. Another bill from last year that's going to be heard in Ways and Means this week as well is Senate Bill 5380, which talks about building permits and building permit timelines. This is an important key component. We can do all the zoning work and all the planning work in the world, but if jurisdictions aren't going to say yes to permits, there's a problem. This bill would set us on a path to start talking about solutions for jurisdictions to actually say yes to permits and get permits through the process right now. Again, watch for the list from BIW to sign in and register the industry's position on the policies the legislature is considering. These have direct impact on your ability to provide housing for the people of Washington. This has been the Hammer with Himebaugh. Homes start here. Himebaugh out.